She didn't say sorry.
No, he just say, close the front when I break, just try to some excuses.
I said sorry to him in the gravel. I really say sorry 2, 3, 4 times.
I see everything. I see everything on the crash.
Mi ha dato la penalità anche a me.
No, ma io l'ho mandato e basta. Quando l'ho fatto io e basta.
And I was at 90, and battle with Toprak at 90 is impossible. He deserves to be in MotoGP. I will be one of his fans.
My father died 2017, and his biggest dream one day his son going to the MotoGP.
I remember last year, you know, the penalty. I say I'm not care. I'm just make it stop it there. I get a lot bonus this weekend.
No, io non ce l'avevo con te, ce l'avevo con quel quello che te eri avanti, ma lui si è girato 2 volte e ti si è rimesso dietro.
Ma io quando mi sono girato, ho visto che tu eri lontano, ho detto non gli do fastidio, solo dire che posso guidare anche per lui.
No, se c'eri solo te non mi davi fastidio.
Però mi ha dato la penalità anche a me.
No, ma io l'ho mandato e basta. Quando l'ho fatto io e basta.
Good recovery.
I'm exhausted, but yeah, I'm really happy, really happy. It was like a boxing game, one turn by one by one, and yeah, I just waiting from all the body. So exhausted, but can't imagine to be here. I hope to be here also tomorrow.
Scappato di marcia 3-4 volte e prendevo il testato il cupolino, l'ho anche spaccato. Ho dato una capocciata.
Nico, what did you change?
Some setting on the bike, and maybe with this hot track temperature didn't work, but anyway, we have two more possibility tomorrow, so I will try to improve my bike with the team, and see you tomorrow.
You think if you had the setup from before, you would have won today?
I don't know, difficult to say. Track condition was worse, Toprak was very strong, but you know, I never give up like in most, so I will try again tomorrow.
5 World Championship points go to Toprak Razgatlioglu. One more time, right side!
My first podium in World Superbike here in Misano, and I'm so happy because it's not one of my favorite tracks, despite there is a lot of people here, and I really would like to stand again on the podium tomorrow, but for today I'm so happy.
Yes.
And there was a moment that I was getting a bit of advantage. Then second part of the race, Curvone, turn 11.
Yeah, you started to go out and lose the line.
Yeah, but the front was done. The
Maybe like 10, 11 12.
Yeah.
You drop the pace,
Yeah.
and make a gap.
Yeah.
And then they say it's
But then I start to be in trouble.
a long race here.
Yeah, 10 laps to go. I said,
Good job anyway.
good job.
I was not able to ride at 100%. I was at 90, and battle with Toprak at 90 is impossible. You have to be always at 100, so I hope to make a step for tomorrow.
Is it hurting you a little bit that Toprak is already next year in MotoGP because you are on par with him?
No, honestly, I think Toprak deserves to go to MotoGP because he won 2 world titles. Every year he raced in Superbike. He always go very fast and strong every race. So I think he deserves to be in MotoGP, and I will be one of his fans next year.
Suddenly you disappeared. What happened?
I did a magician, I'm magic. Poof. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why, but turn 6, I lost quite fast the front. Really strange crashes. Strange because immediately before the crash, I felt something on the bike, like a bump, and boom! I lost fast the front, and now we will check and we try to understand.
Do you have an idea why Toprak has so many fans here in Italy?
Because Top is easy. Toprak is the best one. Toprak speak with everyone, with the first rider to the last rider, with all the people in the paddock. For also me too. I can speak with Toprak. He helped me. He tried to give me some skills, so I can say nothing about Toprak. It's only when you are the best and you know you are the best and the strong, you have no problem with no one.
Good jump from Toprak, and Bassani flying as well from the outside of that front row. Challenges Toprak and goes down and collects Bulega! And Bulega is out of the Superpole race on the opening lap here in Misano.
Expecting this one or not?
Yeah, honestly, maybe on the Q tire I feel a bit of drop, but not like this morning. This morning the drop was messy, and today we managed so well. But for sure we need to work something and try something for this afternoon. But 21 lap warming will be warm, so we can manage well for sure. We try again.
The crash at the start was close to you.
I see everything. I see everything on the crash. I'm set for Nicola and Bassani, but this is the race, you know.
First one for the team, man.
Yeah, first one for the team, and at their home race as well is fantastic. You know, the effort that's gone in is massive. The bike felt good. We need to not get too excited and focus on this afternoon's race, but yeah, really happy. First podium of the year, and yeah, podium on another manufacturer. So big thank you to all of them. Grazie mille, and let's keep trying to improve.
What was the explanation from Axel in the gravel track in the sprint race?
He say that when he brake, he lose the front. He didn't have the pace for win, so why do a stupid overtake at the first corner? You cannot win the race at the first corner. Rookie mistake, and even more bad is that he don't come to say sorry to me. Just an Instagram story for the people is not enough, I think. No? Also for respect to my team, because they have to rebuild again the bike completely new, because I destroy completely the bike, the chassis, a lot of damages. So minimum say sorry to me and my team, and just an Instagram story is not enough.
So even directly after the crash, he didn't say sorry?
No, he just say, close the front when I brake, just try to some excuses of what happened. But then if you see the video, no need excuses.
I don't know, honestly, I felt like I break normal point, sure hard, because we were me, Bulega and Toprak. I tried to defend my position, I was quite in the inside, but I've been not able to slow down the same way Bulega stopped. He closed the door, and I tried everything to stop, to not going on him, but I lost the front and we crashed. I'm so sorry because I know I put down him and he is fighting for the championship, and me, no. Okay, for me it's a crash, but for him it's something more. So I'm so sorry for him, for the team, for his team, for Ducati.
When we talked to Nico, he said that the biggest disappointment for him was that he just saw the Instagram post where you said, I'm very sorry, what you're saying now, but you didn't say it personally to him, is what he said. So no personal excuse to him?
I said sorry to him in the gravel. I really said sorry 2, 3, 4 times. After the race I stayed in the office because I was feeling quite bad, honestly. I had not the energy to go to him to say sorry because I was thinking also to race too. But sure, if I will have the possibility to speak with him also now, I will speak, no problem.
I see he's going with the gas a little more. He make a more late break, and I understand the crash, but I'm just waiting because if I'm leaning, maybe I'm touching the Bassani. I'm just waiting, and after the crash, I'm leaning. I'm also going wide, but also very surprised. The Nicolo is out. I just say, you know, the 4 or 5 laps, I'm just pushing this slowly because I don't need the risk. This race is more important for me. I'm just taking my rhythm and riding more safe.
Only for this weekend.
Only idling.
Only this weekend.
Top rack on fire.
Just a little bit.
Top rack on fire, not the engine.
Not bad, 3 wins.
Not bad. Especially race 2 is strong.
What is the feeling?
Feeling nice to recover, but after Bassani take me out of the first corner this morning, race 2 was a bit more complicated, but anyway, second is good. Toprak was very strong, so congratulations to him, and I will try again next time.
Is it for you even worse to lose against him in Italy, or it's always the same?
No, when you lose, you lose. Points are always the same in the same circuit, so don't change. We want to win always. Okay, Misano could be even more special because we are at home, but in most was not my home, and when I won, I was crazy. So
Perfect Sunday.
Ah yeah, my best Sunday I think. When I see the Nicolo's starting 10 position, I say, you know, immediately I'm pushing so hard because I need my strong pace and my rhythm. But finally I did many 33, and also before the last lap I did again 33.8 because I'm just sure I have the margin.
You know, my father died 2017, and his biggest dream one day his son going to the MotoGP. He's always telling like this to everyone. But finally this one has come true, and I'm really happy because my friends make this emotion message. I'm also almost crying.
Yeah, I remember last year, you know, the penalty. I say I'm not care. I'm just make it stop it there. I don't know if the penalty is coming or not, but no problem. I'm paying. I'm really feeling good when I make a stop it.
How much money you need to pay last time?
I think it's 300. I think 500 euros. But 2 times I did the stoppie. 250, 250. Total 500. No problem.
Wouldn't it be better to
I get a lot bonus this weekend.